Written on this plastic body bag, the names of 6 children, killed alongside their mother in an Israeli strike in Deir al-Balah this morning. Their grandfather stood mourning outside the hospital in central Gaza.
A mother and 6 children. The oldest was 15, the youngest a year and a half. What was their crime? What was their crime in front of the world? Let Biden himself come and explain.
It's the Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, who travelled to Israel today to push for a ceasefire. The US, along with Egypt and Qatar, is hoping to broker a deal next week. One, a senior Hamas official, has already described as an illusion. Others accusing Israel's Prime Minister Netanyahu of making new conditions to blow up the negotiations.
We are engaged in negotiations for the release of our hostages. This is a national mission of the highest order. We are holding very complex negotiations in which the other side is a murderous terrorist organisation that is unbridled and obstinate. However, I would like to emphasise we are conducting negotiations and not a scenario in which we just give and give.
Last night in Tel Aviv, Israeli protesters in their thousands called for a ceasefire, among them relatives of hostages taken by Hamas on October the 7th.
Ofer and the other 114 hostages are paying a political price because they could have come already with the deal so long time ago. So many people could have come alive instead of they're going to come bodies dead. And it's a shame. And the blood will be on the Netanyahu and all the government.
It's not just the fighting claiming lives in Gaza, but starvation and disease. It had already been detected in sewage water, but the first confirmed case of polio in a 10-month-old baby has prompted concerns of a full outbreak. 640,000 Gazan children need vaccinations that its crumbling infrastructure can no longer supply, with aid groups calling for a pause in the fighting to deliver them.
We need a vaccine, we need medicine, we need proper sanitation. We want to be saved before it's too late. How long are we supposed to wait? Until our children die and become paralysed and we become helpless to do anything for them?
The ultimate vaccine, says the UN Secretary General, is peace and a lasting humanitarian ceasefire, one that will require considerable pressure on both sides to reach.
Well, earlier I spoke to Dr. Mohammed Salha, acting director at Al Auda Hospital in northern Gaza, which is running out of fuel. So I began by asking him about the situation there now.
Yeah, yesterday I have announced that Al Auda Hospital will, after 24 hours, will stop. And today we stopped for 8 hours without working, and we have bringing a few of fuel from Ministry of Health also to running only the small generator to still providing our services.
Have you had to start turning people away because you can't operate around the clock anymore?
Yes, we have, as I told you, yesterday we have 18 operations. We do only 8 of these. Another 10, it's postponed because there is no fuel. So every day we have from 15 to 20 operation. This scheduled operation will be stopped, and this is actually stopped. So only we have fuel, only 60 liter. We put it because this 60 liter, if there is any emergency operation coming, life-saving, we have to running the small generator, to running the OT, the operation theater.
Yeah, and we've seen children killed overnight. Can you explain to us the impact on the most vulnerable in Gaza of this continued war?
Yeah, it's really affected in the children. So we deal with many children. It's really critical also for the psychology of the children that they are seeing this. I have children. I have 5 children. My children is always now, they are afraid. Now I am not with my children. They are in the south and I am in the north without father. So it's really affected for people for children especially who is in need to save their life. Yesterday they killed children. My relative, one children is only 1 year, and the mother and the grandmother is killed, and they are at their home. So many of the children are killed. Many of women are killed in this aggression, and we hope it's stopped soon.
The politicians, the diplomats are talking in Egypt tomorrow about peace and a peace deal. What would you say to them as a medic about the urgent need for peace?
Please stop this genocide. Please stop this aggression. So nothing can help only to stop this horrible situation and to stop this war, and providing the aids directly, especially the medication, medical supplies, vaccines for children, and also we need instruments and devices. The devices that the Israeli not allowed to WHO to enter devices. We have maintenance 10 times, more than 10 times for the devices that we have, and really it's totally destroyed. But there are no devices for medication. We do with a horrible situation in the hospital. So please stop this aggression, and please entering the aids for the hospitals and for our people.